We believe in what's right. We do not like the direction of the left, and we have made it abundantly clear that they are trying to destroy this country, and they are doing a very good job at trying to destroy this presidency and trying to remove somebody that actually is making a difference. And we have been there at his side, Donald Trump's side, President Trump's side, and his administration from day one. We asked him to run. Chuck asked him to run, and he did. But this is something that he believes in, and is something that we believe in, that this democracy, this country is too important to let it go by the wayside. We have to unite together. We have to band together. We have to put our money together. We have to put our money where our mouth is, so to speak. And the freedom of the airwaves, folks, right now it's free. And if the Dems get in, they may not allow the freedom of information like this because they would like to cease it. And the Clintons did a pretty good job on taking Chuck out with the 18-year audit. That's what really ultimately stripped the microphone from him. We live in different times now, thank God, but we need to get reestablished. This is a reboot. This is a reset. And I'm asking you to make the biggest donation today that you can possibly make at forthepeopleshow.com. I know it's sacrifice for some of you, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate our few supporters that we have now, but we're counting on more people to be able to make that difference today and want to make a difference for this country, for your family, for our future. And again, I have the means to be able to at least broadcast this. We have a nice studio here in Tampa, and we're happy that we can pay the internet, but we'd like to do more. And unfortunately, as Chuck used to say, you can't do business with people that don't have money. And the media, it costs money, and increasingly, but we have a great offer, $60 an hour, to be around the world on shortwave radio. I get goosebumps. I really do, because I used to listen to Chuck on shortwave radio when I lived in Illinois, when I lived in New York for years, in the early 90s, in the 80s, shortwave. And it sounds so neat. It's special. It's almost like, if you're a shortwave listener and you'll tune around the world and listen to the BBC and stations in Ireland and just everywhere. It's just special. It's like being a ham radio operator, almost. But you figure out where those frequencies are, and with the little booklet that they have, and it's so unique. And there's nothing like listening to a live broadcast on the radio. And that's why I still very much believe in radio stations, and that's why we reach out to them, because it's very powerful. I mean, they still, thank God, install the radio in people's vehicles. There was a time where people, 10 years ago, they were saying, oh, they're going to take it out, they're going to remove it. And there might be a few, but any car that I've seen, the Kias and Volkswagen, they still have AM and FM. Ford still have AM and FM. People still listen to the radio. There's still a very viable place for the radio. But shortwave, literally, the signal goes around the world. And you could check out online how that all works. But they have these 1,000,000-watt transmitter sites with these humongous towers array that just beam and radiate, just like FM stations do or AM stations, to send that signal out. But it just works different. Different frequency, other than FM radio. But you buy the radio, and maybe we'll sell one day. I'm sure we probably will. But I would like to. That's my dream, to get onto this station, and I think that would be a nice tribute again to Chuck and to this broadcast, to relaunch a program that he started as a consumer advocacy program, and that started talking news. With common sense and just an array of subject matter. And, that's the fun thing about radio shows, is that you just sometimes never know, what you're going to get, like Forrest Gump, But what you get is you get a program that's interesting, something that you look forward to. And anybody that tunes into this broadcast, they'll tell me, Keith, I just love listening. I don't care what you're talking about. It's just I enjoy listening to you. And you know when you're cut out to do something, and when somebody's good at something, and you stick with it, you stay with it, and it helps you get through your week, brightens your day up a lot more, and you actually might just learn something. And I want that for anybody that listens, that they'll learn something and be able to make your world a lot more special around you. Make your community safer, do more for your family, want to do more for your country and your God. And that's what we want to do here at For the People. So if you haven't already made a donation, please, before you forget, go to forthepeopleshow.com right now, make a donation. Big or small, you're not going to insult me to give me $1 if that's all you have. Because some of you guys, some of you ladies, you're budgeted out here. Some are, thank God, you have something you can live off, and you got some money, but you're very wise on how you spend your money, and I want you to be wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove. But make a donation for the future, for this broadcast, and for our shortwave endeavor. And we certainly want to make this happen and make this a reality, because this is a great reboot to get the broadcast out, have the trade magazines talk about it, and they will. And we'll make sure that their stories ran. But again, between $6,000 and $10,000, that would be the ultimate goal to reach now. So, if you can give a bigger donation today, maybe you can help us reach that goal a lot faster and partner with us. And if you'd like to talk to me, the phone number is right online. Well, of course, when I'm not on the air. But give me a ring or just send me an email. Yes, you can send me a check. I'll give you my address. Or you can just, any major credit card right now at forthepeopleshow.com. It could be your bank card, your debit card, doesn't matter. It's secure. Made sure that the website and web page is secure. You got to make sure that's the case. It's done through PayPal, and they're reliable. You don't have to worry about. We've never had a problem with anybody that's made a donation. We don't see your financial information, your credit card information. We're not going to bill your card unless you want to become a monthly subscriber and you're given an offer if you'd want to subscribe. So maybe you want to set yourself up as a monthly subscriber where you give a set amount, like $15 a month, $100 a month, whatever it might be. But then you can put a little note into what you want to do. And if it's just a one-time donation, then it's a one-time donation. But do something. If you believe in this broadcast, believe in me, believe in Chuck and his legacy. I really want to do something that honors him. And we are honoring him with this broadcast, but I want to do more. And again, it takes money. Folks, you know that. I mean, what can't you do? You can't do a whole lot unless you have a few bucks in the bank. And that's what we're trying to do here at For the People, is to put some money in the bank so we can go ahead and get the station online and get things going. And it'll be able to help our world find some more clarity, some more meaning, and something special on the radio. And if you believe in For the People, then do just that, will you? I appreciate it very, very much. Our website, once again, is forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Somebody will help you if you can't get there. We'll be back.
Help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
It was a huge pill to swallow. Being told that you'd never breathe on your own, be able to walk on your own, or being able to feed myself on my own completely changes you. You have to realize who the new you is while living with the limitations that you have on a day-to-day basis. I was sitting on the couch contemplating, is my life really worth it? Wounded Warrior Project showed me that I am worth it. My first event was a soldier ride in Seattle, and I got to ride 50 miles on a hand cycle that I borrowed from them at zero cost to me. All I had to do was show up. I'm so thankful that Wounded Warrior Project was there to help me. Being able to open up and not having to re-explain everything that's going on in your life because they get it. I know of no other veterans organization that has been able to help me get to where I am now. Where I started off barely being able to move my arms to now being able to walk without holding on to anything. I am living proof.
Go to IamLivingProof, WWP.org.
For the people is there.
Your American heritage. Above the winter cold waters of the Potomac, atop a hill, a modest brick home. It is February 11th, 1732, and in that snug home, Mary Washington gives birth to our first president. The only president, by the way, to celebrate 2 birthdays. 20 years later, the calendar was revised to add 11 days due to a previous error. Thus, for the rest of his life, George Washington often celebrated 2 birthdays, or alternated one year to the next, February 11th or February 22nd, whichever one he happened to fancy. This has been Don Keyes with an interesting tidbit of Americana on this edition of Your American Heritage.
Your American Heritage can be heard exclusively on For the People and at forthepeopleshow.com and our radio stations all across the country. Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. Introducing the official For the People coffee mug, patriotic as can be, in featuring the colorful red, white, and blue For the People logo with Keith Allen on a ceramic 11-ounce coffee mug, perfect for any beverage of your choice. This mug is a great reminder of what we stand for: God, country, and family, with conservative values and good old-fashioned common sense. To order your For the People coffee mug, pay just $20 plus $3.99 shipping and handling at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Keith Allen and For the People. And we continue our broadcast, and we were supposed to talk to Cecil, and maybe he's on a radio interview somewhere. We'll try to give him a call back a little bit later on in the broadcast to try to reestablish with him. But we said 11:30 Eastern, so maybe he's doing something else or just timed right at the top of the hour. I self-produced the broadcast, so I might be dialing during the broadcast. But Cecil we're going to have on because we were talking about the Catholic Church and the misdeeds of the Catholic priests who abused 1,000 or more children in Pennsylvania. And he has a story that I think will be very important and helpful to many people that might trying to survive sexual abuse or know somebody that may have encountered it. But it's more than surviving, he says. It's courageous meditations for men hurting from child abuse. And his story and also some commentary about the Catholic Church and some thoughts and musings about what we can all be thinking about during this time. It's tough for the faithful, obviously, that, attend the Catholic Church, and these news stories come in, and it's sad. But I think we should all do what's important, in that we should pray that this certainly does not happen again. It's great that the state's attorney and this investigation unveiled this, but the abuse that took place and the lives that this has really messed up and destroyed, just sad. And yes, many people have told me and are still telling me to this day, Keith, this has been going on for years. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. In the church, I mean, it happens outside the church, but in the church, it would be like the last place. And a lot of people, I think that's where the cover came from. The parishioners wouldn't do that. No, they're covering it up because it's not good for the offering plate, folks. It secures their place at the church. And many people are wondering if the Catholic Church will even be able to bounce back. It has. It survived so